Yo, what's going on, everybody? We're back. We are live. How is everybody doing? I know it's been a while. I feel like I haven't been live for I don't know. I've had a little bit of a hiatus. It's been a busy week for us. Close to end of quarter over here. You guys know what it is. So we've been on the grind, that's for sure. But we're back. We got a little bit of a new setup. You guys let me know how you like it. It's been a while. I've been wanting to do something like this. Full transparency, for a long time. I've been wanting to get some sneakers up so when people come to the channel, they know what we're about, right? But how are we doing? What is good? We got Mr. Old School in the building. How are you, man? What is good? I hope you are having an amazing weekend. We're back here to feature these Dunk on Mars sneakers. It's a women's sneaker, but at the same time, I know a lot of men also did go for this specific one. Just kind of on the limited sizing aspect of things. So that's what we're going to be featuring today. I know January's still on the lighter side, but hey, we're revving our engines. We're getting everything oiled up for February alongside March, because those months that are coming are going to be crazy. That's for sure. They're going to be freaking insane. So we are just doing what we need to do over here. You guys know what it is, right? But I am thankful to have been able to put I guess have some time this week to kind of get set up a little bit more dialed in. So the sneakers that I actually do have featured in the back are just some of my all-time favorite sneakers of last year, and I just wanted to kind of put some up there with the lace swaps that I wanted to, that I prefer, I guess, if anything. But what is good? What is new? I know I'm I'm literally looking at other streamers and what everybody else has been up to, and I don't know, YouTube has just like YouTube and sneakers right now is just it's kind of like a desert in a way. Yeah. You liking the shells, or sleeves here. The shells, man, not for sure. Yeah, these are definitely some of my favorite ones for sure. We got the stealths on top, we got the desert elephants, definitely one of the sleepers of the year for myself last year, and then we do happen to have these amazing infrared 4. So if you guys are looking at any of those, you probably have to scoop them up on the resale market to the best of my knowledge. I believe that the stealths, you might still be able to find those somewhat online to some extent. But the other two, I guess, most likely on the aftermarket. They're not necessarily going for such crazy amounts, but they are fire kicks. Yo, what's going on, BG Kicks in the building? How are we doing? What is good? You like the little setup in the back? Here's the thing. I've been wanting to do this for a while, at least when people come, and I can also switch this out, which is great. But I was contemplating putting a whole, just a buttload of sneakers behind me, like I don't know, 30. But I'm like, you know what? I think I kind of want to keep it on the more minimal side, and then depending on what I'm talking about, I can kind of like make some changes to this. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Yeah, no, I know. I know what you mean. Yeah, you like the shelves for sure, man, for sure. What is good? What is good? I mean, look, again, I don't expect too many people to be joining the live tonight. It's really like, it's just kind of like a chill live. We're going to be touching on a couple things. We're going to be talking about these because I got them here. Okay, we're going to feature them on the channel, and then we're going to be talking a little bit about what we're expecting to drop, at least in the coming weeks. Some of the stuff that we're excited for, we'll be looking on sneakers. And then I have another unboxing I'm going to be doing after. So we got 2 unboxings in today's stream. The other unboxing, I can't tell you what it is. It's kind of a surprise, but I am very excited to be adding. It's most likely it's an unboxing of a sneaker I used to own that released in 2021. And then I ended up selling it, and then kind of like having these regrets. So we got them again. We got them in the building, and I am excited to be showing them to you guys for sure. All right, but let me go ahead and share my screen. But yeah, you guys know the drill. In typical fashion, smash that like button when you guys get in. That's for sure. Let me go ahead and just share my screen. So these are the sneakers that we are going to be featuring on the channel. Now the good news is they're still in stock in most sizes on Nike. All right. Again, it is a women's Air Jordan 5, but at the same time, you guys know how we roll here. If we like a sneaker and we want it, we'll find a way, right? We'll find a way. So as you see, limited sizing, I believe, they still happen to have a women's 10. Now my size is a women's 11. That's a 9.5 men's, and as you see, those are the sizes that are sold out, which means there might have been a little bit of lunch money, obviously, on those larger sizes for this one specifically. But this one does really remind me of the Raging Bulls. It just does. We'll get into that after the review. I do have a slide here to show you guys the Raging Bulls as well. This is more so to like signify the planet Mars and kind of like, the ground, the floor on Mars. Because that's exactly what it looks like. So it's not necessarily a bright red. It's kind of more like a rust in a lot of aspects. But these are clean, and I felt like I wanted to feature it, not just because it's kind of been a dead week, but because of the fact that I kind of like these, and I know some people are fans of this, and if they weren't able to get the Raging Bull 5s, which are kind of going on, the higher scale on the aftermarket right now, I think you probably would be spending an additional $100 if you did go for the Raging Bull. So this is kind of like a good second option, especially the fact that you still get it for retail, right? But yeah, what is good? What is good? We got 4 people in the building. Yo, smash that like button. I hope everybody is having an amazing weekend. Again, it's been a while since we've went live, and I've been busy. I've just been busy with a bunch of stuff. These next weeks are going to be crazy, and I wanted to make sure I have content dialed in for next week. So we've been kind of going after a couple sneakers. We've been on the hunt over here. I've been running around, making sure I get my shop entries in, and just everything, and make sure we're dialing the notches in. Mr. Otsu says a more vintage Raging Bulls. These are actually not bad. They're really not bad at all. All right. So basically, it says over here. What I found interesting about this is I feel like if you look over here, it says Mars for Her. Mars for Her is what Sneaker News was calling it, but it's not. It's Dunk on Mars. It's just a women's Air Jordan 5. Okay, so this is, I guess, the official name for it, which I like. I like the name Dunk on Mars, you know. I mean, by no means is it a dunk, but it is Dunk on Mars, and I think these are clean. Again, I know 5s aren't the most popular silhouette, but I like 5s. I do, and I think this is a clean pair, and we're going to get into the little finite details and all that fun stuff. But I just want to let everybody know, if you are interested, it's around $200, probably around $210, $215, depending on where you're purchasing it, and then, you know, sales tax and all that fun stuff, right? But they're still in stock, which is the best part about all of this. Anyway, without any further ado, let's go ahead and let me bring out the sneakers, so you guys can take a good peek at this. All right, so let me just blow up the main display. Yeah, you know, again, we've just been making some changes with the channel and stuff like that because, again, you guys know, we're bringing this channel the freaking moon, baby. So this is it. Bam. We got them right over here. Your typical Air Jordan, I guess, 5 box. I mean, this one does happen to have the speckles on it. So, I don't know. Every time I see speckles, I can't help but just think about the Air Jordan 4 for some reason. You know those speckle boxes. But this is I'm gonna go ahead and open them up, and we pretty much have that regular paper, nothing fancy, and wham, there they are. So we got them right over here. Let me go ahead and just take them out of the box so we can get into the finite details. Again, this is Air Jordan 5. This does not come with any spare laces or anything like that. If you guys want to get fancy with it, maybe switch the laces to maybe black or, I don't know, white or something different, feel free to do what you need to do. But this is them. Bam. All right. So the rust color on it is obviously very, very vibrant, as you see, you know. So this is all this really nice suede, double stitch toe cap, and then you do happen to have like this, you know, when an asteroid is coming to Earth or something along the lines, or just coming into orbit, it starts to heat up. So this is kind of like that similar effect on the teeth over there. Super fire. Bottom of the sneaker, you're pretty much going to have that Air Jordan in red, and then that clear sole, clear bottom for the heel, clear top over here, and then you have obviously that black middle that says Jordan right over there. So right over there. So these are super clean. They're clean. 5s are a must in the rotation. I mean, honestly, I would like to eventually have, like, so there are more shelves here, but within the screen, because it's so close to the wall, you guys can only see 3. So these are the 3 that I wanted to feature. But you obviously have, you know, Michael Jordan's number right over there, 23. And then, you know, this silicone netting on the middle, which is kind of like a yellowy pattern. I'm kind of glad it's not white. It kind of does have more of that Mars feel to it, where it's like you got rust, and then this is almost like an aged, you know how silicone netting typically turns yellow after time. I guess very similar to this, how it's not clear, it's more on like a yellow side. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it kind of, this matches this very, very well. And then we do happen to have those amazing rust laces as well, super clean, and you have your clip over here. I've always found it interesting on why these had a clip, but it's really just to make sure that the laces are secure. And then we happen to have this 3M tongue as well, with Jumpman right over there as well. So you know, if you're walking out and about and a car, like, you know, comes near you, this will definitely shine, or if there's a bright light shined on this, that is 3M. So you will definitely see that for sure. We got Den DZ in the building. How you doing? What's good? So the teeth over there on the opposite side, on the medial side, you pretty much have just a little bit of a triangle over there. Just that little, it just goes to show things are heating up over here. I do like the fact that they didn't color this. You see the Z. Sometimes they do typically color this. I like the fact they just kept it solid with that midsole. Super fire. I really like this a lot. And then let me bring up the other pair as well, just so you guys can see the pretty much the back. Pretty much have Jumpman right over there, stitched in black. Nothing too fancy at the end of the day, but I think they did a really good job on the materials. No quality issues for me. I mean, basically just seeing it in all of its glory. No quality issues, no nothing. These do fit true to size, so I'm typically a 9.5, so because this is a women's shoe, please note to go, you know, like let's say for me specifically, I'm a size 11 women's, that's 9.5. So make sure you do those size conversions. If you're not too sure about your size conversion, you can always check online. Just type it in Google, size conversion, men to women. It's pretty straightforward at the end of the day, but just remember, these are women's sizes, so do not mess up your size. I would hate for you guys to purchase something and then get it shipped, and then you finally receive it, you're excited to try it on, and then it doesn't fit because you guys got the wrong size. So just make it a point to do that, okay? On the inside of the sneaker, I hope you can see it, but basically there's Jumpman right over there, okay? I got some laces in the way, but you see him, he's there, he's hiding, okay? It's kind of like a, where's Waldo, where's Wally, you know what I mean? Mr. Old School says, man, these are nice in hand. Why do you pass on them? Well, Mr. Old School, what size are you? They're still online. I got these over at the Nike store. I believe this was their last pair because this is a size 9.5 women's, which then would transfer to, I believe, a size 8 men's. Yeah, this would be a size 8 men's. But it's a solid pair. I think the reason why a lot of people have been passing on sneakers lately, and this is just, I think we can say it for what it is. There just hasn't really been things that are super enticing in the market right now. But I think this is worthy of a cop. And again, you guys know me. I don't want to cover stuff on my channel unless I think it's heat and it's worth talking about. Yes, I've covered some sneakers that aren't necessarily like the most hype, but still worthy of being talked about. Again, please note, this is nowhere close. I really do not want to compare this to the Raging Bulls, but at the same time, I think this is kind of like a good secondary option because if we look on the aftermarket, let me go ahead and bring up what these are going for on the aftermarket just so you have an understanding. So on the aftermarket, these are actually doing a lot. What is it? It's doing really good for us because it's really low. I believe these were priced at about 200. So if you look at aftermarket, they're clearly, I hate to use the word bricking, but yes, for a lot of these resellers out there, like you're not going to be making any money here, but it's great for us who love sneakers and want to go for them because you're going to be getting at a good price. I think those larger sizes are typically a little bit on the higher side. Yeah, like 11.5, 12. I'd hate to be a size 12 women's, which would be like 230 or 250, 260 if anything. But if we compare this to the Raging Bulls over here, you can see, look at this. The last sale was 247. So these are, considering the fact that these did release in 2021, it's definitely going to be a little bit more of a pretty penny. 315, 300. So it's looking like if you want something that you weren't able to get about a year or 2 years ago, you're going to have to pay that extra premium dollar. All right. So just take that into account. All right. Take that into account. Now, the main difference is obviously with the Raging Bulls and this, because I really don't want to compare, but it's the same sneaker at the end of the day. It's just we're really talking about the colors. You got clear netting. You got clear netting on the, on the Raging Bulls, which I kind of much prefer. And then the wings, the teeth on the bottom here, it just really looks clean on this. You got that nice white, and you have the red tips for the teeth. Those are obviously fire. I think the similarities on these are the 3M on this initial tongue. So that's one thing to take into account. You obviously have this similar stitch in 23 on the back. It's kind of a no-brainer at the end of the day. If I had a preference, I'd obviously go for the Raging Bulls. I think it's just probably going to be a lot easier to mix and match. But this surprised me, and it's really not that bad. These are not bad at all if you are considering it. I definitely think it's worth a cop, which is why I'm going to give this, let me just bring up the screen. I'm going to give these guys a solid 8 out of 10. That's what I'm going to give these guys. I'm going to give it a solid 8 out of 10. I think these are fire. Not only are these sneakers on fire, like look at that. These are fire. I think they're awesome. Like seriously. And we all know why these are being slept on right now is because people are saving their coins for other releases because February and March are going to be nuts. They're going to be crazy. You're going to see me live probably more than I've ever been live before, that's for sure, especially come March because there's going to be a lot of heat that I'm really looking forward to. So we're going to jump into the next topic of discussion. We got 2 more things I want to touch on the channel. We're going to be talking a little bit on, so that concludes my review of these. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Smash that like button if you guys did enjoy this. I like these, and it's why I felt it was necessary to cover these on the channel. Now we're going to jump into kind of what's coming up in the coming weeks on sneakers. And then I have over here, let me just tuck this away. I have a box. I have a box that just arrived, and I want to unbox it. Okay, so I'm gonna be unboxing this on the channel, and I'm gonna be adding it to my. I'm gonna be re-adding this to my collection, so you might see it here one of these days. But I don't know. I kind of regret selling this bad boy in 2021, so we got him back in the building, and I'm excited to be unboxing it close to the end of the stream. So if you want to see that unboxing, stay tuned. Stay tuned for sure. Murbiak says we outside. Ernest Kahn, what's good? Say no to insoles, broski. Man, you're hilarious, man. Let me go ahead and share my screen over here, and we'll touch on exactly, I guess, what's, in typical fashion, what is coming up soon. All right, let me go ahead and just bring up the webcam. I hope you guys like the backdrop. Finally, I don't just have a black background. We got some sneaks in the building, so when people come to the channel, they know, you guys know what we're about if you don't already. Again, consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. We pretty much go live 2 to 3 times a week. We talk sneakers over here. Would love for you guys to join us. Sometimes we do shock drop giveaways as well. It's kind of like, if you know, if you're part of, if you're part of the clan over here, I guess the Kahn clan over here, then then you know, right? But these are a couple things that are dropping pretty soon. Nothing too crazy. I did want to bring up, I believe on Stashed, there are going to be a couple, Stashed SF's going to have a couple giveaway. Oh, well, yeah, I'm going to say giveaways. Yeah, they are going to be doing a couple giveaways very soon. I don't know if they're live yet. Let me just bring that to my screen. And it says coming soon, okay? So a couple of the ones that I am excited for, are these ones, these Valentines. I didn't like the original ones that they showed us. They had a little bit of like, I don't know, some frou-frou on the Valentine's dunks, and then they brought these ones. These aren't that bad. I'm not mad about this one specifically. I do not know if I'm going to be going for the general purpose. Maybe I'll go for it in a larger size. I really don't know if that's going to have much resale, but at the end of the day, these are some of the things that are going to be coming soon. This Lucky Green is an active drawing right now. If you want to go ahead and join that, I am going to be passing on this. Like, we're probably not even going to feature that on the channel, but again, you never know, right? But I think out of all the Jordan 2s that have come out, the Chicago's was probably like the best pick out of anything. But anyway, I just wanted to show this to you guys because we're expecting these contests to go live very soon. We don't know the exact dates, but I did want to touch on exactly what we're kind of anticipating. Now, on the top of my kind of, what is it? On the top of my mind and what I'm really going to go after in February are going to be those black and white 85s. People are calling them the Pandas. I do not want to call them the Pandas. Let's not ruin the name. It's a Jordan 1 high 85 black and white. Can we just make it standard, okay? I feel like if you're gonna call a Panda dunk a Panda, that's fine. I don't know. To me, some people, it bothers them. It's like, please just don't call the 85 a freaking Panda. Anyway, we're gonna keep it moving, but that is one of the ones I am looking forward to for sure. We got a couple other things, nothing really worth talking about too much. I really wish that they were coming out. So in a very similar theme to what I did cover today, this one over here, they happen to have. I did touch on the Mars Stone dunks. This is another one that they also dropped. It's the Mars Stone 3. I really wish they did this in like a men's size. Like, I don't know why they did it in, you got big kids. That's basically it. I do not think they're going to be releasing this specific one in a men's size, but if they did, I would be going for it because I do like that color a lot. I think it is nice. Now, there's some mixed talks about this Jordan 4 over here, as you guys have probably heard by now. Obviously, it is a women's, I guess it's exclusively for women's, but obviously some men are going to be going for this at the same time. Just know it does come in those limited sizing for women's. I will be trying for this one specifically. I do want to do a couple lace swaps and just see what it's about. I want to see this in hand. I want to do a review and let you guys know my honest opinion on it. But I know there are going to be more people passing on this one specifically because of that green color. It's kind of like a, I hate to say this, but it's kind of like the baby puke green color in a lot of aspects. Kind of looks like a booger in a way. But again, I don't want to badmouth the sneaker until I have it in hand, because at the end of the day, it's still a 4, and I think it's still worth going for. Now, in terms of resale on it specifically, you definitely just want to go and shoot for those larger sizes. I'm talking size like, well, I don't know, like size women's 12, like the highest that you could potentially go within women's, because some men are definitely going to want that for sure. Have I seen Responsibility Jordan 2 Low? I did see them today, and I saw them in hand, okay? I don't know why they're not here, but guys, I saw the Jordan 2 Low Responsibility. It's a collaboration with Responsibility, and I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Let me bring it up here. Jordan 2 Low Responsibility. Okay. Now for me, the reason why I'm not the biggest fan of this one specifically is because the midsole is like, it just looks weird. Let me X out of this. The midsole has like this suede. It's just that is that. Did I just give you guys a mouthful? I don't know. For me, I'm just like, you like all this yo-yo advertisements. That's how you know I'm looking at yo-yos on my free time. Now let me X out of that. But shout out to Andre and Yo-Yo Expert. If you guys are ever looking for yo-yos, Yo-Yo Expert is the place to be. But I do like that arrow. Somebody in the store was asking, he's like, oh, what's this little tag of the arrow? Is it a collaboration? Yes, it's a collaboration, right? Shout out to Jay, the sneaker guy as well, for this photo. But this one specifically, I was like close to getting it today so I could feature on the channel, but I'm just like, I don't know. It's not something I want to be stuck with. I'm just going to be real. I do not like the fact that the suede is on the midsole. It just makes my hair stand a little bit. Just going to be booger force. You like it. Hey, man, I'm just being real, you know? It's kind of like how we were talking about like the Barney Force, one of your favorite sneakers. Or is that Mr. Old School's favorite sneaker? Hey guys, I'm just being real. I'm just being real. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, we're keeping it a buck. We're keeping it for what it is, you know, at the end of the day. But I do like them. I think I need to see them in hand and let it grow on me for these oil green force, okay? Because here's the thing. I don't want to be that guy that badmouths a sneaker and then later I'm like, I secretly really like it. You know, when I get it in hand, I'm just like biting my lip, right? So it's like, again, we don't put ratings on sneakers until we have them in hand and we actually can give you guys our honest opinion if it's worth going for. But I would hate it. I would be kicking myself if I didn't go for them and then they start doing good on the aftermarket and I'm just like, should have went for them. So you guys know it. We always full send it for stuff that we think is worth getting for, going for or getting, because sometimes you don't know what it's going to do on the aftermarket. It might skyrocket. It might do like 60, 100, 150, and then you're just like, oh man, I should have just got it on a release day, right? Especially if you're getting it from Nike, because again, I think it's pretty much well known that for Nike, you pretty much have those, I believe it's like 30-day, you can do 30-day returns or something along the lines if you're not happy with the sneaker. And sometimes people need to try it on. They don't have a store near them. They need to try it on in the vicinity of their house. They need to see it. They need to smell the sneaker and really figure out if it's something that they want to keep and wear. Because certain people have fits, right? And then they want to try it in front of a mirror. Does it look good? And if it doesn't, okay, well, maybe I should just give it back to somebody who wants a second chance at it, right? But let's keep scrolling. Okay, so Valentine's Day. For those that don't know, okay, you know how everybody has their and I learned this about myself, like I believe about a year or two ago. Everybody has their, and I don't want to come off as mushy here, but everybody has their favorite holiday. And I think my favorite holiday is Valentine's Day. It's the weirdest thing. Like, I don't know. I'm just going to admit that to you guys. Like, it's not Christmas. It's not Halloween. It's not Easter. It's Valentine's Day. I don't know. This is like, I think for me, it's about the preparation and everything and like getting everything and checking all the boxes. Like, I don't know. It's one of my, I guess, favorite holidays, you know, getting the chocolate and all that. Like, I'm just being real, okay? I'm blushing and I'm just being real with you guys, all right? Yo, light up the chat. You guys know what it is. Murder BXS forgot to mention, I'm liking the display. Hey, man, I appreciate that. I mean, hey, all it was it was crazy because I was supposed to order this about like 3 weeks ago. And then I go to try ordering it. It says it does not ship to me. And I was like, oh, great. Now I have to find a way to get to the IKEA place, and then probably just, you know, find a way to get it delivered or something like that if I'm, you know, in store, or I'll just bring it back in, you know, I don't know, in one of those like Uber XLs or something like that. But we tried again 2 weeks ago, and the shipping option was available. So I was like, I was about to send it for 2 of these, and I thought about it, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm not sure if you guys know who Mojo Kicks is, but Mojo Kicks has something similar like this. So does Trevor as well. And Mojo Kicks has 2 of them, and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't want to have too many sneakers here. I feel like it takes away from like a review, you know? It takes away from a review. I want to have just a little hint here, like, okay, hey, okay, boom, we have a little bit of, you know, little bit of sneakers here. You know, I think 3 is a good number. And yeah, so we just shoot in it for what it is. All right. But I don't know. I can't really pick a favorite. I love them all. I think these are super, super clean. The Stealths, the Desert Elephants, obviously with those cream laces. You gotta go creme de la creme on these. And these are also cream laces on this as well. I'm excited to see this all dirtied up eventually. This sneaker, once it's all dirtied up, it's just gonna have this really nice vintage look to it. I really like that. This one's fire. Sleeper of the year for me last year for sure. And then this, obviously with those, oh man, like just the lace swap on this, freaking fire. You guys know it. I mean, at the end of the day, we like I guess we're sneakerheads here, you know? Like we take this stuff pretty seriously. We've covered over 100 sneaker reviews on the channel, which is still shocking to me. Like I'm like, we actually do. We went crazy last year. We went absolutely bonkers on the amount of sneakers. Now, obviously, I don't still have all those sneakers, but I mean, we made it a point to cover what we needed to cover, especially at the times we needed to cover it, and we copped some heat. I mean, I'm still sitting on a bunch of good stuff. Like I am. That's for sure. Mr. Osu says, Casanova Ernest, the romantic over here. Hey man, I'm just shooting it for what it is, you know? I mean, hey, how many guys do you know that are gonna admit that Valentine's is one of their favorite holidays? Like, I mean, like I don't know many guys that have, but I mean I'm a sucker for it. Even if it is a Hallmark holiday that they just came up and they just pulled out of their ass or whatever. But yeah, I guess Valentine's Day is just, I don't know. It's like it's a day. It gives me the opportunity to just get check a lot of boxes and stuff. It just is and always has been. You ask any of my, I guess you ask any of my previous girlfriends, and you guys would know that, you know, Valentine's is a very special day. But yeah, hey, we're just doing what we need to do over here on the channel. So these Valentine's Day dunks, these are the night maroon and medium soft pink. We are going to try for these. I think it would be nice to feature that. It would be a cool Valentine's Day exclusive stream or something along the lines. That would be fun to do. So we're going to try on that. Let me actually double check the exact date on this, because so it's releasing 2/7, which is perfect because then it's going to give sneakers enough time to actually ship it to us for Valentine's. If you're planning on getting this for your girlfriend or your partner or what have you, I think this is a worthy dunk. I think it's clean. I do like that really nice light pink swoosh that goes all the way back to that back tab in pink as well. These are fire, super clean without a doubt. I could actually see these with some light pink laces as well. I think that would be amazing. Paired well with a box of chocolates, that's for sure. But looks clean overall. We're going to full send it for this. We're definitely going to try for these. I don't know what it's going to be doing on the aftermarket. Obviously, this is kind of like for Valentine's, for people to get for Valentine's to wear on Valentine's. So yeah, we're definitely going to be trying for these. Let me go back over here, see what else is dropping. We got these ones too. I feel like not many people really talk about the Uptempo 96 that much, so we're just going to kind of keep it moving over here. Okay. So one of the next bigger releases is obviously the AJKO in the AJKO 1 Low collaboration with Union. So there's 2 versions coming out for those that don't know. There's this one, which I think a lot of people are going to be going for, and then you happen to have the other one, which comes in a little bit more of a canvas. And I don't know. I mean, honestly, between them both, I'm going to be real. I much prefer this one, but I want to get the other one so I can get that blue swoosh, and I could put that blue swoosh on this. That's my plan. Okay, I know this does come with the blue swoosh, but it's more on like a navy side. I'm curious what the other swoosh that comes with this is. I'm not too sure of the color, but I know this one comes with the gray and also comes with like a brighter blue. All right. But one of the things I did want to touch on in the stream as well is there's some merch dropping. Okay, you guys know me. I love fashion. I'm really big on it, and I did want to touch on a couple of the things that are dropping, and I just want to let you guys know exactly what I'm going to be going for. I probably will be going for a piece or two. So it comes to some bucket hats. You got some, I guess, some soft zip up, soft zip up tracksuits over here. Okay. Probably won't be going for these pieces, for 150 bucks. I don't know. Probably gonna pass on that. I mean, it's cold around here. I got the windows shut. It's cold. It is cold. All right. Gonna have some track pants as well. This one isn't so bad of a piece. I could definitely see this as a really good unisex piece for sure. I don't have any hatred towards it. I think it's a fire piece. Probably will not be going for it, but I think this is worthy, especially to have like a little bit of a loose fit. I would size up on this. These are going to most likely be true to size from what it's looking like. You happen to have these bucket hats as well with the Jordan Union, if you want to go ahead and go for that. Not the biggest fan of this wording on the back, on the Air Jordan. Kind of wish they just kept that plain and just kind of kept the logo on. You guys know it. I mean, too much logos on hats, it just kind of kills it. It's like you're already going to have this in the front, and you're going to have this in the back. It's like, unless you flip it and then it has it on one side. But knowing Nike, this is the back and that's the front. Not the biggest fan. I mean, if it just had this, I think then it would be fine. Also happens to come in that color as well. And then they're doing a white as well. I don't know. Out of all the colors, I think the blue one is the best because you can see the logo the best on it. Okay. And this is even just by just seeing this one now. All right. Diving back over here, let's touch on this real quick. Again, I just want to cycle through the clothing that is dropping. I like this. I think this is clean, but I will probably not be going for this color. If I were to be going for one, I would go for the black one. I really do like that Union scribbled the way it is. Nitro says F Union and Chris Gibbs. All the drops. Hey, completely understand. There is a lot of merch over here. And again, whether you hate Union, whether you think it's whatever, I mean, I'm here to cover it, okay? The best part about this is if you don't like it, you don't need to get it. You do not need to get this. But I think out of all the colors, I think the black one is the best. And then, and this one, I think it's with the white and the cream. I mean, or at least that light brown. Probably not the biggest fan. This one's not bad, but it's also really loud. I think the two colors I would go for are either the black or this one. This navy, I think, is worthy of a cop. If, of course, you are looking to get some Union merch. Okay, let's keep it moving. There are a couple more things that I just want to touch on with whatever they have, because there's going to be one piece that I'm going to be going for. I'll show you momentarily, okay? So there's more sweatpants. I don't know. For me, branding on sweatpants, we're already walking around as billboards. We have like branding on the shirt, branding on the sweater, and then you're going to have branding on the sweatpants. Hard pass on the sweatpants. We're just going to kind of keep it moving, but I just wanted to cover this to show you guys what's available. If I was going to be going for one, I would definitely be going for the navy, hands down, out of all the colors. All right, so I'm going to X out of that. Now, the piece I'm going to be going for is this one, okay? The long sleeve. I would probably be sizing up. I don't know, for me, with these long sleeve shirts, I kind of like them a little baggy. So I'm typically a medium. I'm going to go large. I do like that baggy look when it comes to the long sleeve shirt. So I will be sending it for either the blue or the navy, okay? White one, it's not bad. I think this one specifically would go really good with this. Wouldn't you agree? You got that white and you got that gray. That would be fire, maybe. But if I'm going to send it, I'm going to send it for this one. Probably the navy one, because I got a lot of black stuff. I just do. So I think this one is probably the one I would be going for. It's $55. Now, that's not so expensive, but it's also not so cheap. But I think for a collaboration, not bad at all. This one's a little bit on the louder side. But again, don't let me tell you what color to go for if you do decide to go for something. I just wanted to share this with you so you have an understanding of exactly what's dropping on that specific day. Okay? We got this Air Jordan, Air Jordan shirt. This is also collaboration with Union. You don't really see much Union branding other than that little backside. But again, the reason I'm talking about the merch, I just want to go through it. I want to cover it so you guys just understand what's dropping and what I will be going for, if anything. Murderer says, hell yeah. He says, F Union. Hey, we get it, okay? So this is the other one that is going to be dropping. It's literally just more of a canvas. Somebody in the chat a while back said some people might be dyeing this. Now you can customize this if you want, because the check mark, you can peel it off, you can cut it up, you can put it back, you can make your own. That's if you want to get real crafty with it. If you end up with both of them, you can switch and mix and match the check marks as well. We probably will not be going for this one. We will be going for the other one, which has more of a leather and a suede versus this canvas. This is going to get dirty really easily. So if you do go for this one specifically, I would get some kind of special spray to protect it from stains and grease and all that stuff. All right, I'm just letting you guys know. It's clean, but I know a lot of people are going to pass on this. I do see these holding. And that's kind of the Easter egg you got. You got the Union LA at the bottom. I know a lot of people are still so angry about it. I get it, guys. I freaking get it. It's all good. The best part about all of this is we vote with our wallets, okay? If you're not a fan and you don't want to toss your money, just don't do it, all right? But that's pretty much it for the Union stuff. I just wanted to touch on that because they did upload some of this merchant stuff within the week, and I was like, I'd like to talk about that in one of my lives, so at least you understand if there's an article of clothing that I'm going to be going for, it's going to be the long sleeve. I'm going to size up. That's my plan. Nitro says, I'm not going for any Union clothing, even if somebody pay me. Hey, man, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. All good in the hood. I really hope that they can salvage their name. I don't know if that's even possible with the amount of people that are angry about the entire situation, but hey, it just kind of is what it is. Undefeated is also going to be dropping these wild berries. Guys, I'm sure you guys have noticed, Undefeated's been dropping these patent leather low, Air Force Ones, and they're crazy colors and stuff like that. The only one I really liked was the one that had like it almost looked like a biohack. It had like a green, like a neon green midsole. I like that one. I think it's still in stock. I was kind of considering pulling the trigger on that, but I think I'm just going to pass on anything Undefeated with this, patent leather stuff. I got a bunch of other sneakers that I'm covering and wearing, all right? But I did want to just touch on that because it popped up over here. These Lucky Greens are, obviously that contest is up right now. We got these Zoom KD3s as well. This one, I want to touch on this real quick. While I got 5 viewers in the building, smash that like button if you guys haven't already, if you're enjoying the stream and are rocking with me. I need to see this in hand. I do. I am annoyed at the I know there's always going to be something to be annoyed or angry about. The netting. That's literally my only qualm with this. I just wish they just put some freaking netting on this, but I still want to cop this. I still want to see it in hand. The colors on this are amazing. I think this is such a fire piece. I just think they kind of ruined it without the netting. That's it, okay? Now, if somebody does a custom on this and put some netting in this shit, sign me up. Like, seriously, like I don't know. For me, the fact that they took the netting out, like they're taking something away from us and they're giving us this embossed suede, like let's bring it close. Like, what is this? Can somebody tell me what this is? I'm sorry. I hate to be a hater here. The box is fire. The sneakers fire. I don't know. I need to see this in hand. I'm sorry, guys. Like I feel like since I've seen this, like it's the only thing that's bothering me. The only like this part, this little like sewn on craft aspect of things, it's growing on me. I'm like, oh, I'm fine with that. But like this area, I don't know. We're gonna get these in hand. We're gonna review them on the channel. I gotta review these on the channel. It's an amazing color. It's amazing colorway. It looks like an amazing sneaker. I do like the fact that this is all chopped up. So again, I just need to see these in hand. I just wish they didn't take the netting away from us. They're actually doing big kids as well. Okay, big kids. And I mean, come on, look at the colors on this. There's some hype on this. Trust me, there is some hype on this. A lot of people are already talking about it. 210. I kind of wish they just gave it to us at a $200 mark. But please note, this Air Jordan 4 craft, I believe there are going to be other crafts that are coming in the future in different colorways, but I also think it heavily is dependent on how this release does for Nike. Obviously, it's a 4. It's kind of a no-brainer. 4s are all the rage right now. These are going to sell out, okay? So if you didn't buy these and you didn't buy anything else this month and you're saving your money, this is probably the place to go and throw your money at for this specific sneaker. I do believe there's going to be some resale value on this. not instantaneous, but also it depends on stock numbers, obviously, right? So it does depend on stock numbers. A shout out to the 7 viewers we got in the building on this fine Saturday evening over here in San Francisco, California. It is amazing to be doing this because you guys know it. I love doing this stuff. And I love rocking with you all and talking about sneakers and fashion and anything that correlates to this stream, obviously. But you guys have noticed, like if you look at like my first ever live and you look at my live today, or yeah, with the setup and all that stuff, it's like we're dialing in this year. We're dialing it a little bit more than we did yesterday. Okay, my goal is we're constantly improving to the point we're just on fire. Okay, that's it. All right. Nitro says Cop 4s have outfitted. Cop 4s have outfitted. They have another 4 coming out this year with the same color blocking with netting. Okay, I'm hoping to see that. Undefeated ones were called Pink Prime, inspired by Biohack ones. Yeah, those are still on my list. I've been seeing people rock them. Undefeated coworker, well, I'm acting like I work there. Undefeated workers I saw, and then a couple people were rocking in the store as well. Were wearing them. It's on my list, but it's not like a must. Let me show it to people because I don't want people to. Let me Pink Prime undefeated Air Force. Yeah, let me go ahead and bring this up, okay? Because this one is on my list. Well, it's kind of on my list. Yeah, let me go ahead and just bring this up just so you guys know what the hell we're talking about. I keep talking about the sneaker. It's like you got to see it. So it's very similar to the Biohack, okay? I like these a lot. Out of all the patent whatever that Undefeated has released, they did literally like back to back. They did, I think this Wild Berry that's dropping on sneakers is like their 4th one, I believe. This one I think was their 2nd or 3rd one that they released, but this one, there's something about this one I really like. Yeah, it's fire. It's loud. It's very loud. It's a very obnoxious sneaker, but out of all of them, this one I'm a fan. I am a fan of this one, and I think it's awesome. And I believe they're still in stock. I do believe they're still in stock because, come on, it's not for everybody. These colors are not for everybody. It's not going to be that easy to mix and match. Trust me, all right? So we've been live for literally close to 50 minutes, okay? I have one unboxing that I'm going to be doing. I have another unboxing I'm going to be doing because I want to show you guys we got some heat, okay? We got some heat because we just kind of had to. I feel like I don't want a lot of my opportunities to get specific sneakers to go away. I mean, yes, I could always get in on I did get in on the aftermarket. I could have got in on like, Goat or eBay and stuff like that, but I saw an opportunity, so I said, you know what? Why don't I full send it? Because we had these in the collection. I sold them, and then I'm kind of kicking myself for letting go of them. So we're going to go ahead and feature these on the channel right now, all right? So let me blow up my screen. Boom. All right. So let me just tuck some stuff away. All right. Let me get my handy dandy little blade over here. So I have one of these little X-Acto knives, as you see. Okay, we got the little plastic cover because safety first as usual. Okay. We got this box. It literally just arrived today. Okay, so we're gonna be unboxing these bad boys today on stream. Obviously, you guys have no idea what it is, but I just want to let you guys know I'm going to be adding this into my collection. Maybe not so much on the backdrop just yet because it's kind of a loud sneaker, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm going to start pretty much cutting. Let me actually just get some music in the building over here. I hope you guys don't mind. I just want to make sure I just have a little bit of some beats before we go ahead and unbox them. All right, but I'm just double checking there's any more. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, so handy dandy blade. Okay, if you guys are ever cutting stuff open, just remember, always cut away from you, not towards you. Okay, we just definitely want to make sure that safety first at the end of the day. Okay, so there we go. Cut that off, and then we're gonna turn it around over here, and we're gonna go ahead and just, it's kind of like we're, just playing surgeon over here on the box. And ooh, I feel like, once I get to the meat and potatoes of this box over here, you guys are already gonna know like what it is. You got the drum roll. Guys, we had to get this back in the collection, all right? I feel like the moment I share like the color of the box, everybody is gonna know what this is, all right? You guys ready for this? We have to get this back in the collection, okay? It's a giveaway. It's a freaking giveaway. We had to get the Thunders back. We had to get the Thunders back, baby. We got the Thunder. We got the Lightning 4s here, man. Bang. Thunder and Lightning. We had to do it. So 9.5 my size. This was the last one they had in stock. Shout out to Grails SF for these bad boys. All right, I'm super happy to have this back in the collection. As you see over here, I'm not going to show the price because, I mean, definitely. Well, actually, the price was. Oh, wow, these were originally purchased from Nice Kicks. Interesting. Okay, 9.5 over there. You see them? 9.5, women's 11. And you can pretty much see I got it from Grails SF. So shout out to Grails SF. This is going directly into my collection. All right, so let's go ahead and unbox. Ta-da! Oh, man, I'm ecstatic to have these again, guys, because I had them. I hit on sneakers. I had them in the collection, and ooh. Oh, man. You want to know why I got these? It's almost summertime. We got to be rocking these in the summertime. I mean, shit, this is, excuse my French, but bang. These are, honestly, guys. Woo! Sheesh. Thunderbolts in the chat. Thunderbolts in the chat. You guys know it. Let me bust the other one out. Oh my gosh. I mean, guys, I used to have these in the collection. Why did I ever get rid of them? I don't know. I have no idea. Woo! Yeah, I don't know. I mean, hey, I don't mean to be doing so crazy, but like, honestly, this is definitely a work of art, and this is definitely a piece that I will be rocking for sure. 100,000%. I'm like looking at it, I'm like, why did I, who in the right, like, what was I thinking? What, like, sheesh. You guys know it. You guys freaking know it. So you got that really nice gray. Again, we're not going to do a sneaker review on this right now. We're pretty much, the review today was on the Dunk on Mars 5s. But these are the bad boys that we just got and we acquired because you guys know it. We love sneakers over here. And if you don't have this in the collection, I don't know what you're doing. I mean, again, anybody who knows me knows I'm a really loud guy. I like flashy stuff. Bang. These are awesome. I love the laces. I think what really sold this for me, I'm going to be real. What sold this for me, again, I said the first time, didn't sell it enough for me. I was watching a video of one of the Rejuvenator cleaning videos, and they were cleaning these. Oh my God. I was like, wow, like these look really good when they're all dirtied up. And then they look really good when they're clean. So I was just like, all right. And then I saw them and I'm just like, okay, these aren't going anywhere. This time around, nope. So yeah, smash that like button if you guys agree that this was a must cop and must stay in the collection, that's for sure. Super impressed with the quality as I was on the first pair I had, you know? But we're hyped. We're hyped to have this amazing display over here. As you know, these are some of my favorite sneakers. Some of the sleepers that released last year that I plan on wearing, because this is kind of like how I want to, I guess, how I want this display to be is like, I'm going to be rocking this stuff. Like if you see this, we actually wear our sneakers over here. All right, guys, these aren't just our little trophies. If you like them, rock them. That's what we're about. That's for sure. These ones specifically, part of the reason I think this is such a sleeper is because you do a little lace swap on these with these infrared laces. Now, yes, I did get the infrared laces from another infrared Jordan 1 Low. But hey, you know, I had to do what I had to do to spice these up because now mine look different than everybody else's, right? Mr. Oltz says need those for sure. Yeah, no, I keep calling it the light the Thunders. It's the Lightning 4. That's what they are, and they are definitely a must cop for sure. I think the original one released in. Let me actually just bring it up real quick since we're kind of on the topic here. Jordan 4 Lightning. Yeah, let me go ahead and just bring this over here. And let's blow up the screen, okay? So there are a couple, so it was 2006. The original one came out in 2006, and this is definitely a brighter color than these. But I was looking at a couple videos online. I believe it was the DNA guy, the DNA show guy. That dude compared both of them, and I'm gonna be real. This is where it's at. This is where it's at. The shape is better. Everything. To me, this one's better. Especially if you're going to be getting something from 2006. What are the chances that's going to fall apart, like when you wear it? Okay, unless it's used. Because for these sneakers to last, you gotta wear them in a little bit. You know what I mean? It's why I'm considering undsing some of my pairs, because the last thing I want is for, like, you know, it to pass years and years and then the soles just crumble. I believe on the 4s that tends to happen if you don't wear it for a really long period of time. So we're going to be rocking these. Okay, these are not going anywhere. I'm very thankful to have the opportunity to have picked one up again. I mean, I pretty much got it for around the same price that you're seeing on screen, just full transparency. But I feel like I'd be kicking myself if these went up any higher to like the 400 mark, because I do see this as a really good summer shoe. I just do. I see it as a great summer shoe, especially if you're wearing like a black, like an all black fit. These are awesome. These are definitely surefire sneakers, and we are very thankful. So again, shout out to Grails SF. It's one of the sites I take a look at from time to time. I look at because they sell used sneakers, they sell brand new sneakers, and they pop up and then they sell out. You know what I mean? And because, you know, like I'm not the only sneakerhead in the freaking building. You know, people are actually looking at like steals and deals, what's online and stuff like this. But this was one of the ones that popped up, and I believe it was on their site for, I don't know, 2 to 3 weeks. And I was just like, you know what? It's on the bring back to the collection list, so we got them back in the building. But guys, we've pretty much been live for about an hour. Again, in typical stream fashion. I hope you guys enjoyed the backdrop. You know, we're making some changes slowly but surely on the channel. So in typical fashion, man, a part of me like doesn't want to go anywhere just yet, because I love rocking with you guys. But the 3 things I typically ask for at the end of my streams, again, it's going to be an insane February and an even crazier March. It's going to be nuts, okay? But we're getting ready. We're prepping. We're getting this channel to where it needs to be, so that when people come to the channel, if they don't just see me, they see a little bit of a backdrop. They see what we're about. They see what we're talking about, covering sneakers and stuff like that. I'm here to help you guys cop sneakers, give you guys the best advice I can. When I find out information, I will post it on my community page. So put on post notifications as well. So the 3 things I typically ask for: consider subscribing to the channel if you have not already. Number 2, smash that like button if you guys enjoyed the unboxings we had. We had pretty much some fire unboxings today. We pretty much had these Dunk on Mars over here. These are freaking super clean, and if you are considering picking it up, I definitely give it a solid 8 out of 10. Just note it is in women's sizing, so you're gonna have to do the size conversions. Do not forget. And then these fire. Man, I don't know. It would be so sick to kind of see, like, I don't know, some kind of like Pikachu theme with this. I think would be super sick. Like, I think like if Pikachu were gonna be wearing some sneakers, he'd probably be rocking these freaking lightnings for sure. I mean, it's just like you got a whole lot of yellow. You guys know it. I love loud sneakers, and yeah, it would be sick to see a collaboration with Pokemon and Jordan, and like, I don't know, Pikachu rocking those for sure. Definitely they may crumble. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Mervia says, I have those lightnings. I feel like it's kind of mandatory. It's like, you're a fan of 4s, like, I think everybody should have at least one lightning in their rotation or in their collection at the bare minimum. So yeah, number 2, smash that like button if you guys have not already, or at least smash it on the way out of the building. And then lastly, you guys pretty much see it over here. Not only are we live, we're live, and we're on Instagram as well. So you guys can always, follow me over here. We did drop a couple followers. I think we were at 2,500, which was kind of like, the medium I wanted to keep it at. So if you're new, consider following me. I pretty much post on my stories after we do the review. So if you miss it, I make it easy for you guys to watch my content. You guys pretty much just click into that story and then you just watch. That's it. Try to make it easy, Again, I made it a point in 2021. I was like, okay, I don't want to be too much of a consumer anymore. I want to be a creator. How do I shift it up a little bit? So we just started, putting out content for the first 6 months, sneaker edited content, and then we started going live because we needed to bump up those watch hours. So if you guys want to support the channel, all you need to do, watch my stuff. That's it. I'm not asking for donations. I'm not asking for any of that stuff. Again, we're here to give you guys the best information. Just watch my stuff. I believe right now we're close to 2,300 watch hours, and we're on the road to 4,000 watch hours. The moment we get to that point, we're going to get monetized. What does that mean for you guys? It means we're going to start to get ad revenue into the channel. We're going to be able to do more giveaways for you all, that's for sure. But again, I much appreciate all you guys. We finally hit 1,500 subscribers. That's a milestone. I mean, for vidIQ to shoot me an email, congratulations, you just hit 1,500. I've never had 1,500 subscribers on YouTube. This is the first time. So to me, it's a testament of the hard work that we put into the channel. I'm saying we, because you guys keep showing up, right? So thank you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. We're not going anywhere. We're going to bring this channel freaking moon. It's just going to take some time. That's it, but consistency, progression, and give you guys my honest thoughts and opinions of all this heat and everything and how to get this stuff. And you guys know it. The moment we find out about information, I believe with the Lost and Founds, they had that contest on Chic. Like the moment I found out about it, boom, I let you guys know. Like, you know what I mean? Like we try to make it a point to notify everybody. Like the moment we know, because sometimes we don't know how long these contests are going to be live for. Okay, so I just want to let that be known. But again, Mr. Wiltz says this was an amazing live. Yeah, double unboxing, I guess. Because I was like, I'm not going to review these because they came out in 2021, but I want to let you guys know that we got a little bit of something. So this one was a little bit of surprise at the end, but yeah, you guys can see how excited I am about them. Like I love 4s. I mean, I know I have a little bit of a mix over here, obviously 1-4, but I wanted to kind of pace it out with a Jordan 1, a Jordan 3, and then a Jordan 4 in the bottom over here, just to mix it up a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't want to have it like all 3s or like, all 1s and stuff like that. I kind of wanted to mix it a little bit because I am a fan of multiple Jordan silhouettes. These are some of my favorite silhouettes, so we have them over here. But guys, watch hours getting there. Yeah, no, it's just really a matter of time because guess what? What I've noticed, this is not to toot my horn, but when I'm asleep, people are watching my videos. And that's my favorite part about YouTube is it's kind of like, how they say, find something you love that can make you money when you're sleeping? This is it. This is it. You just need to be monetized, have good content, and people will come and watch. Because here's the thing. If somebody's a fan of these, they're probably gonna jump into YouTube and look up some of these reviews and on-feed videos and all that stuff. So we had to come out here and give you guys our honest opinion on them. I do like the fact that Nike's doing this theme of like Mars and the planets and stuff like that. I think it's kind of cool. Out of everything they've dropped so far in the Mars theme, this is my favorite thing. It's a great silhouette, and I just like that really nice on Mars, like that Mars yeah, it's pretty much like the Mars stone in a way. It's a dunk on Mars, but it's kind of like the floor on Mars. If you are on Mars and you're rocking sneakers, these would probably be the best ones to be rocking. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and dip out. Again, thank you so much for all your support. I cannot do this without you guys. I think I need to reiterate that and let you guys know that. But we're going to get some rest for the remainder of the evening. I will be going live tomorrow. Again, we got to keep consistent on the weekends at the bare minimum. I know I didn't go live yesterday because I was setting up some stuff yesterday. Okay. But we will be going live tomorrow. You guys know tomorrow's typically dunk day, so we're going to be touching on a dunk, if anything, tomorrow. And then any additional news that I do happen to have. But again, we shoot it straight. We shoot it a buck. We shoot it for what it is over here. Thank you all. I'm going to be dipping out. I'm going to play some music. I'll be in the chat for a little bit, but you guys know it. Any questions, concerns, violent reactions, just shoot me a DM over here on Instagram. More than happy to chat and help out any way I can for all y'all. All right, but I'm going to go ahead and just play some music, and then I'm going to dip out and going to get some rest and relaxation. But you guys know it. We're always working to some extent. If we're not working, we're getting better at what we're working on to some extent. All right, but with that being said, thank you so much. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. All right, and yeah, let's definitely enjoy this next day, this full Sunday. If you guys are working, enjoy your work day, okay? And if you're not, get some rest. Hug your loved ones. Spend some time with them. That's for sure. All right. I feel like we're in the day and age where we're always on technology, scrolling, when the people that we love are just around us. All right. So just make it a point to go ahead and do that. And also, the biggest reminder, let's do more things that we love to do this year. Okay. Please do a little favor for me and definitely do that and smash that like button on the way out. All right. But we're going to go ahead and dip out here. But guys, thank you. Peace. Laters.